Stevie Nicks, once the magnetic voice behind Fleetwood Mac and a trailblazing solo artist, is now around 76 years old, and fans are wondering how life looks for the woman who once ruled the rock and roll stage. Known for her mystical presence and haunting vocals, Stevie captivated millions in the 1970s with Fleetwood Mac's legendary albums like Rumors and Tusk, and later with solo hits like Edge of 17 and Stand Back. But behind the fame, her journey has been marked by heartbreak, personal battles, and the price of living in the spotlight for decades. Now, in 2025, many fans are surprised, and even saddened, by how she spends her days. Stevie no longer tours regularly, and when she does perform, it's far less frequent than during her peak years. Her energy, once untamed on stage, has quieted, and she has openly shared the physical and emotional toll that years of rock stardom have taken on her. In particular, the 2022 passing of her dear friend and Fleetwood Mac bandmate Christine McVie hit her hard, leaving a noticeable void in her life. Stevie also lives a rather solitary lifestyle these days. She's never remarried after a brief marriage in the 1980s and has no children. Something she's admitted occasionally makes her wonder what life might have looked like had she made different choices. While she doesn't express regret, there's an underlying tone of introspection in her interviews, a deep awareness of time passing and what fame gave her and what it may have taken away. Though she still connects with fans through social media and the occasional public appearance, her inner circle is smaller than ever, and her California home serves as a quiet retreat rather than a bustling hub of activity. To some, this peaceful solitude appears lonely or even sad, especially in contrast to her once electrifying lifestyle. But others see a woman who, after a lifetime of artistic fire and personal sacrifice, is finally living life on her terms. Stevie has focused more on writing, journaling, and preserving her legacy. She continues to influence modern artists like Taylor Swift and Harry Styles, offering inspiration to a new generation even as she steps back from the stage. In a way, Stevie's current chapter is not about fading into the background. It's about reflecting on a life filled with music, passion, and resilience. So while her world may seem quieter, it's not empty. It's a space she's carved for herself after years of navigating the highs and lows of fame. Her story remains powerful, not because of how loud it is now, but because of everything it's been. For those who love Stevie Nicks, her music lives on, and her presence, though more subtle, is still just as meaningful. Her life today is not so much sad as it is reflective, a quiet continuation of a legendary journey.